January 21st, 2017, man, that was the first day that I officially dropped the royalty. You know what I'm saying? I had my shirt on and shit. I wore it to school. Which one was it? I think I had on my red shirt. It had the royalty going across with the crayon on the R. Nigga, I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I got a clothing line. I remember I went to go pick my shit up. Shout out to my nigga Joseph. You know what I'm saying? He did some of my shirts for me and shit.
One day we had seen Skip Day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Skyline. Yeah, we pulled up to our old middle school, John B. Hood. And we were just pulling up, just trying to see what was popping up there at the school or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And coach asked us to talk to the kids, just give them some words of encouragement, you know what I'm saying? And it was like career day or whatever, wasn't it? Yeah, something like that. So we pretty much went up there and gave us our story. We all had a story, but at that time, I don't think nobody had a story like Lil Nunu did, you know what I'm saying? With everything he had went through or whatever. And like, just to see bro just touch them kids, bro, and make grown folks and people that's successful and people that's not successful, including the librarians, just feel where he was coming from. It showed me like the bro got the gift of gab, like, you know what I'm saying? Like his story is meant to be heard, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, right here, this, you know what I'm saying, where I grew up at, 9544, you know, Bluff Creek, you know what I'm saying? This where all the dreams came true and shit, you know what I'm saying? When T. Jones had got incarcerated and shit, so me and my sister, and we all moved over here. You know, we split our ways and came over here, and Granny took care of us and everything. So from my 7th grade year all the way to like my junior year of high school, we was thugging over here and shit. That's when I was working and shit, and I just came up with the idea, and this where the dreams of the royalty came along, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of memories and shit from right here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dreams, you know, I thought I was gonna be a basketball, football, you know what I'm saying, sports athlete over here, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna be a rap over here. I did my first song over here, you know what I'm saying? Had my first fight and shit all over here, all crazy shit.
Man, I left him at 9, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, from a baby all the way up to that point, he was pretty much like, he was already a little man, you know what I'm saying? He already had his vision and everything. As a little kid, you know what I'm saying? He was a little fly little dude, man, you know what I'm saying? He always been, you know what I'm saying, had charisma, you know, so. At a young age, I could see something in him then.
Before royalty, Nunu was a little rugrat running around, just big daddy baby, looking like my brother every day. My nephew been through a lot in his life, but Nunu chose a different path than some people. Like, he just elevated his game so much to where he like never seen it coming.
He had to take the responsibilities as a youngster and become a man at an early age, because me and his mama, we were gone a majority of his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go off on what landed us in the penitentiary. Well, me, you know, I sold drugs and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I try to always keep my kids out of that frame of mind, you know what I'm saying? Or even thinking about doing shit like that. And I'm glad that my son has took the route of going a different direction than what I went by looking at the mistakes that I made out of my past.
Growing up in the house, seeing the wrong shit, you know what I'm saying? Seeing, you know, the illegal ways that you can get money, you know what I'm saying? But the ways where it can lead you at, you know, and we're seeing both of my parents incarcerated at times that me and my sister really needed them and shit. That just where I said him, like, you know what, like, I want to get money a different way. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to change it where we always together. Like, I always wanted to be like on some family shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always just picture my people and them in the stands, coming to the games and shit like that. I always wanted that. You know what I'm saying? So when I did play them sports and shit like that, when you didn't see that love, when you don't see that love up in the stands and shit like that, where you got other people that's on the team that's probably not even cold as you, but they support system up there, you know, and shit, that shit make you look at like, you like, damn, I want that shit for myself, you know what I'm saying? So you start to think a different way, like, damn, I'm gonna do this way, like, I'm gonna do this that way, you know what I'm saying? So with me making the clothes, that's all I was looking for. I was looking for the support. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for the support of the people, just the support out the family, just knowing that you're doing something that you love to do, and people just actually there and just, they cater to your stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's when the clothes came, and I seen how big the audience grew with it, you know what I'm saying? The love, it was genuine, you know what I'm saying? And people actually love what I do, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, the clothes became a sport to me.
When Scholar was first born, you know what I'm saying, we was out of town.
Yeah.
And bro was just excited, man. He was happy.
Square
You know what I'm saying? He was anxious, you know what I'm saying? And it just showed like going through what he done went through, you know what I'm saying, to be where he is now. You know what I'm saying? His perseverance is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? And
Nah, for real.
that was that key moment for me that showed me, like, you know what I'm saying, he was gonna be something different. He definitely was gonna be something different because he had something, you know what I'm saying, that he was really living for.
This the Waterburger and shit. I worked at and shit when I had the idea and shit. I used to be telling everybody up in the house. I was thinking more so on some Leo shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, royalty, Leo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was thinking at the beginning and shit. But as I grew within my business and shit, the definition became within, you know what I'm saying? It became like the power to have control of your own style and fashion, you know what I'm saying? Me being able to wear and, you know what I'm saying, make my shit the way I want to make that whole, you know what I'm saying, to match whatever shoe that I had, you know what I'm saying? That became the power of the shit. Like, nigga, I'm controlling my own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I control how I want to wear my shit. I control that, you know what I'm saying? And just to have that authority over your drip, you know what I'm saying? That was a whole different way. That's royalty to me, you know? So that's how the name came, man.
Man, I remember when he came to me about his idea on making the clothes, and he just had an idea. He was like, man, say, Paul, I'm gonna start a clothing line, you know? And at the time, like, that shit was, like, rare for a kid to even say some shit like that. He said, I'm gonna start me a clothing line. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I say, how you gonna do it? He tell me his plan on how he gonna do it. He already had the shit already thought up and everything, you know what I'm saying? So he had already been manifesting it. I say, man, hey, you know, I feel like you can do it, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, shit, I'm gonna do it. Shit, that nigga ended up doing it. I seen him start to make the shit, you know? And at first, he was making them, he'll come up with the idea, and he'll go and print them somewhere else.
This one, when Kirsten was working at Hobby Lobby and shit, when I told her, like, yeah, I want to do my clothing line and shit like that, she was like, hey, I think you should. I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to go full-time with the clothing line. And you know what I'm saying? She told me that I can get the discount on the shirts at her job at Hobby Lobby and shit. She was like, you can go get the discount on the shirts and shit. I think they were high as fuck. They were like $11. Like, I don't even pay that much for no long sleeve shirt no more. But it was like $11, $12. You know what I'm saying? And I used her discount, which made it about like $9. Got the shirts and shit. Took it to the bazaar. He had did them hoes for me. I dropped them hoes. It was Christmas break for senior year. And it was that second semester we coming back. Walked into school and shit, and everybody was like, damn, bitch, like, that hoe clean. They like, oh, they like, damn, one nigga got a clothes line, that hoe clean and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I had some shirts and shit. But I was like, shit, I'm gonna bring them hoes to school tomorrow and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had probably like 15 shirts. I was selling them for $20. I ain't really think of the profit. I ain't make no profit off the shit. I just made my money back. But I sold all them hoes in one day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole you, man. They bought all my shirts, man. And it was just genuine, real love. And that's what made me, it pushed me. I was like, hell yeah, like, nigga, I can make it with this shit.
And then all of a sudden, he cut the middleman out. You know what I'm saying? He cut the middleman out, started making his own shit. It started becoming a trend. And I'm sitting back, one day, a partner of mine, his daughter, had one of my son's shirts on and shit. I said, you know, who make that? She's like, yeah, I got it from school, you know what I'm saying? boy at my school make. I said, yeah, that's my son who make them. She's like, oh, okay. So everybody, then I just started seeing everybody wearing that shit. I'm like, man, this shit is big.
Shit, brother just pop out with it. You understand me? He pop out with it. He tell me, man, I'm gonna do this. He say he gonna make some clothes. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make some clothes. My nigga already was a creator. He already, he already think he an outside the box thinker. You know what I'm saying? So his mind so open-minded and dressing is like a second nature thing to us. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we take that to heart. We take that, you know what I'm saying? We care about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So for him saying he wanted to make clothes, bro, as a young nigga, he used to tell me, Lance, brother, big brother, I'm gonna make my own shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like he said that shit, bro, like, bro, he probably don't even remember saying that shit to me, bro, but I remember him telling me shit like that, like, he gonna make his own shoes and shit like that. He gonna name it the Taylor J's. You get what I'm saying? Like, I remember little shit like that. He used to tell me, bro, like, and whatever my nigga put to his mind, like, he gonna bring it to life, bro. Like, he gonna bring it to life because he gonna put that work in, and he ain't really gonna talk about it too much. You know what I'm saying? He like it to come out. You know what I'm saying? He want the work to talk for itself. You get what I'm saying? In his humblest way. You know what I'm saying? My nigga cocky, but in his humblest way. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's how you supposed to be. Really confident. Yeah, it ain't even cocky, it's confident, bro. You gotta have confidence. You don't got that many, your ass ain't gonna be nothing. For real, man. And my nigga got it, man. He got it.
We went through a couple trials and tribulations in the beginning when I first got home and shit. He got in a couple of those trouble. He got in trouble, you know, but not no major shit like what a lot of kids are doing now and what I went through, you know what I'm saying? He got into some trouble and shit, but one thing about him, he ain't gonna keep on repeating that same shit. You know, when he get in trouble one time on some shit, he gonna retract that shit and then he gonna do something different.
I don't even think I told y'all I had got the stove. Me and Carrington had went and got the stove for the, you know what I'm saying? We got the, we bought us a location for the royalty, for the Kool-Aid pickles, for her makeup, for the slides. We got everything. It's a one-stop shop. This is actually where I'm on my way to right now. And grand opening July 4th. Tomorrow, my best friend's birthday. My best friend Theo. Let me give my nigga a shout out on my thing, man. Tomorrow, my nigga B-Day. That's my best friend, man. Tomorrow, my nigga B-Day. Shout out to everybody, man. We opened July 4th, you know, it's July 4th, 2020, you know. Leading up to that day, Carrington had told me, she was like, yeah, I think I want to do the grand opening on 4th of July. And I'm like, you know what? 4th of July, yeah, that's a good little day to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just went off of what happened to me July 4th, man, June 26th on my nigga Theo's birthday, June 27th. And when I had got my job broke, and that was 2019. We was in the club, you know what I'm saying, just chilling, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing and shit, you know what I'm saying, and like the evil presence came up within us, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to escort my people out, let my bro now go, like, you know what I'm saying, we finna go outside and shit. The security guard just come up and sneak me, you know what I'm saying, boom, hit me. You know, my first instant, I'm like, damn, like, I know that, I like, bro, this nigga broke my jaw, like, nigga, I'm just stuck, like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm dripping. I'm finna kill this nigga, like, nigga, I go to the car, try to get the gun and shit, I roll with Lens, but he wasn't even outside yet, you know what I'm saying, so I think about God in that situation right there, you know what I'm saying, because what if he was outside and I would just grab my gun and shit like that and just thought first, you know what I'm saying, it was police out there and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, like, I probably wouldn't be here today, you know, but, I had went through that little depression mode because I was just like, damn, like, I wasn't even doing shit, you know what I'm saying, and shit still came to a nigga, like, you know what I'm like, nigga, I'm a cool ass nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like, what the fuck?
Yo, good morning, man.
Today, let me turn my around, man. Today is a year anniversary of me recovering from my jaw break. So, got my jaw broke last year today. As y'all can see this one. I don't think y'all can really just tell, but I got 2 metal plates, lost feeling on my left side of my cheek, of my jaw, from my jaw to my chin, in the middle of my chin. When I got at the hospital and shit, I was kind of down on myself, I was different, I looked different, I didn't feel the same no more, so I was in that little phase where like, damn, nigga, I felt like I couldn't do the shit no more. I was going through the depression tour. I was like, man, I don't want to do the royalty no more, none of that shit. Like, I feel like, nigga, like, what the fuck, if I'm finna keep doing good shit, what the fuck, I'm not even getting rewarded, I keep getting fucked over, like, so going through that phase and shit, but, God came down and talked to me and shit, he spoke the word up on me. He was like, yeah, man, keep going with it, so I got the re-spark. Once I re-sparked in it, it was different, like, I had to fall back in love with the shit, like, I had to see where I came from. I really came far from the shit, that was 2 years then, so I was like, man, I came this far to give up, like, I looked at myself, I was like, hell nah, like, I ain't finna let that little shit right there break me. I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't go to church every day. I don't go to church every day, but I know it's a God, I praise him, I talk to him every day, even when I'm in a good position, even when I'm in a bad position, I always thank God, I praise him, I give glory to him, and I obey him, I might create some sins here and there. I'm a human being, I'm not perfect. But trust me, I do practice what I preach, So for that, I do thank God for that. So if y'all going through something, man, hold your head up. It ain't gonna be long. None of that. Hold it down. Straight up. 4 more days to grand up. 3, 2, 1. Cinco. So when we had it on July 4th, I agreed, I was like, hell yeah, like, July 4th, like, this gonna be a date I forever remember, like, July 4th, 20 days before my birthday, like, fuck the Independence Day. It was the Independence Day for me, like, like, me and my family, like, knowing that we gonna have freedom, like, we got our own, It ain't much, but it was a big step, like, damn, nigga, like, from where we came from, a 1-bedroom apartment, shit like that, like, just to have a business and then put a location on that shit, like, let people know, like, yeah, you for real, like, oh, this motherfucker for real, like, they got a shop, like, young nigga, like, young girl, like, they young bosses, like, damn, they got a shop, 21, 2 kids, 3 kids, damn, you gonna motivate some people that ain't even got no kids, motherfuckers that sitting on their ass every day, going to work, like, wake up 9, come back, you get off at 5, but you gotta sit in traffic, so you ain't gonna make it to that by 6:30. We got some young bosses that got kids, they making their own schedule. We come to work when we want to, we want to take out, watch the kids go out, that's what we gonna do, can't nobody stop us, can't nobody write us up for that shit, like, to have that authority over your business and just to be young and doing that shit, you motivate people that's coming up. They not gonna say they looking at you and shit, but they watching you though, like, damn, it made me want to do that shit. I can do it, do it.
So how I met Nunu, I paid him to teach me how to work on clothes and stuff. It was just something that I found interested in, and since that day, we just clicked. Been my brother ever since. He always hit me up. I always hit him up. It's just motivational. I see how he work, how he grind every single day, and it just make me want to go big with my clothes.
If I got the extra tools or the extra name, the extra weight behind my name, to help other people grow, they got the same hunger as me, that's the type of nigga I want to be, I want that's what the type of audience I want to bring to the royalty, you know what I'm saying? Like a supportive type people, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to nigga be there for a young nigga that's just like me, you know what I'm saying? Like I got the same ambition as hunger and everything. That all it takes is one person to see your shit, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is one chance, one person to see your shit, and you elevate it. So I'm like, damn, if I can be that big brother, or you know what I'm saying, just not even no big brother type shit. I don't even want nobody to feel like I'm trying to big dog them, you know what I'm saying? If I could be that extra help to get the person to the next level or throw it in the oop to dunk it, shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna be there. I want people to know that royalty is it's a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Once I chose this shit, I dedicated a lot to this shit, you know, and I want people to just to see that and respect it. I could have chose the drug route, could have chose the scam route. Like I was already A1, had people that already did that. If I want the blueprint, I got the code right there. Like, yeah, let's resume this shit. You know what I'm saying? But to start on something from scratch and not have nothing, I ain't had shit. My check when I started was $324. You know what I'm saying? I used all this. Then fuck the seeing fees, fuck going to get something to eat, none of that. Like, yeah, I'm finna invest this and this. Like, this is what I want to do. If it failed, fuck it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a natural born hustler. I'm gonna get that $324 back.
I mean, he been in the game for a few years now, and he done been and did the ins and outs. And the difference with him between nobody else, he literally started from scratch, like without a lot of people and you know to help type shit. Like he came out with his own ideas. He got his own shop. Like he was in the lab by himself.
I branded myself. I marketed myself. You know what I'm saying? I started doing shit. Oh, I could be funny in a video. Let me throw the royalty on. You know what I'm saying? I started trying to entertain my people and get more sales within myself. You know what I'm saying? I focus more on building within the brand, you know what I'm saying? So I can naturally talk about it, you know, and naturally make people feel like, oh, damn, that shit clean, or damn, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with that shit, bro. I'm finna cop some.
What I get out of royalty, little bro know, you know what I'm saying? He knows something, because royalty is like, it's not just only a clothing line, it's a mind state. So shit, hey, he got that mind state, man. We all royalty, man. Nah, for shit show in the future, man, I already know little bro going big places. Big places, man. He got a lot of potential. You know, his vision that he's already put in place, man, I seen it from how it started all the way to now. And man, like we were talking the other day, man, I'm like, shit, man, there's been a lot of, it would have been, people already been and gave up after that second year, you know? But shit, he kept on going.
Now today, royalty is damn near a household name in Dallas. And I'm so proud of Nunu for accomplishing the things people say that he couldn't do. Keep supporting royalty. It's gonna get bigger. If y'all don't support royalty, you gonna wanna wish he did.
Yeah, royalty or fool, we all 4E. You hear me?
It's going big, bro.
Forever and always, man.
Regardless, it's now or later, bro. You gonna hear about it if you ain't heard about it.
And he gonna put it in your face, you understand me? For real though.
I see royalty being a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? I see it going generation to generation, you know what I'm saying? So after me, maybe one of my youngest might take it on, you know what I'm saying? I might grow old with the shit, you know what I'm saying, to take on it. Probably like, I know it's gonna stay forever. That's why it's named Forever Royalty, you know what I mean? That's why I made the name Forever Royalty, royalty for life, off of it. Like, it was just a motion, something that I could see for destiny, something that I could see for the rest of my life, the eternity. That's why the infinity sign come in and play. It's forever, you know what I mean? And I just see the cycle keep going and going. It's just gonna grow within the style, the trends, the different agendas, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be nothing that just can fall off and not come back type shit, you know what I mean? So I see it forever royalty. I see the royalty forever.
At the end of the day, it's on the way up for real. Fucking the game like a lifestyle. Upgrade on my life in a lighthouse. My diamonds, they shine like a lighthouse. White and white just like the White House. Erase a boy out with the white out. You stuck on the block till the lights out.
No way, man. Get rid of it, get lost, man. You get rolled on or get stepped on, however you want to do it, nigga. You either with this shit or against this shit. And if you against it, nigga, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, nigga. In the end, it's gonna hurt. You gotta make a nigga feel you.